students, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a very interesting topic, that is sequences, right? And this is very important topic. So let's see. In a course syllabus, here in the left hand side we have course syllabus, in the right hand side we have extended syllabus, right? Course syllabus is very easy. You need to just find the nth term and it is based on only linear sequence, right? Recognize and continue number pattern, generate terms given a formula. This is very easy, right? But in extended syllabus, all of core, right? Core plus you need to know quadratic sequence, geometric sequence, and other special sequences like a square number, triangular number, Fibonacci sequence, right? You also need to know for extended syllabus. So in today's class, we will discuss about the core syllabus. Only we will learn about the linear sequence. And then in the next classes, we will learn about the quadratic sequence, geometric, and so on. Okay. So first, you should know what is a sequence, right? What do you mean by sequence? A sequence is a list of a number written in a special order, following a rule or pattern. So what it means? I mean, special order means what? What type of special order? Suppose, for example, here we can see 2, 4, 6, 8. So if we add 2 into 2, so we are getting 4. If we add again 2, so we are getting 6. If we again, we are repeating and adding 2 numbers, right? This is the set of what? Even numbers. Okay. So it is following a rule, right? It has a pattern in this sequence. Similarly, let's see to the number 2, second sequence 3, 9, 27, 81. What is happening over here? If we multiply by 3, so we are getting the next number. 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 3, right? We are getting the next number. But this is not linear, okay? We will discuss in the next class. This we will discuss in the next class. This is also Fibonacci sequence. This will also we will learn in the next class. So today's target our what? Linear sequence. Okay. What do you mean by special order? Suppose I am gonna write a sequence. I don't know it is sequence or not. 1, 3, 5, 10, 11, 13, 20, and so on. Can you tell me it is sequence or not? If I am gonna add plus 2, we are getting the next. Again plus 2, then we are getting the next. But after adding 2, we cannot get 10. We need to add 5. And again, we need to add 1. Again, we need to plus 3, not plus 2, right? Again, we need to add 7. It is following a special rule. Is there any pattern you can see? No. Okay. No rule, no pattern, and there is no any special order. That's why this is not a sequence, right? This is not a sequence. So that's how we cannot predict even the next number. But see, the set of even number 2, 4, 6, 8. After 8, you can predict the next number 10. After 10, you can predict the next number 12, right? Because it is following the same pattern, special kind of pattern, special order it has. That's why, okay? Good. Now, moving to the main topic, linear sequences. What do you mean by linear sequence? A linear sequence is one where the difference between consecutive term is a constant. Consecutive terms means two regular terms like 3, 7, 7, 11, or 11, 15, or 15, 19. You cannot take any random terms, 3 and 11, 7 and 19, right? You cannot pick any random. It must be consecutive, right? Like 1, 2, right? 2 consecutive even number is what? It could be 2, 4, 8, 10, right? That's how. 10 comes after 8, just after 10, just after 8. Okay, so this means the consecutive. Regular, it must be regular. Okay, so a linear equation sequence is one where the difference is consecutive term is a constant. When we, How to find difference? Difference means what we need to do? We need to subtract. Okay. And how do we subtract? First term minus second term or second term minus first term? Second term minus first term, right? You cannot subtract first term minus second term. Second term is what? Your 7. First term is 3. 7 minus 3, how much it is? 4. So 4 is what? It is your difference, or you could say common difference. It has a special name, common difference, and we denote by small d, right? Here. Okay. I think everything is clear now. Moving to the next, general form. What is the general form of linear equation? The nth term. What do you mean by nth term? Okay, I know this is, if you are first time, start to learn linear sequences. So any student could be confused. What is Tn, first of all? And what is n over here? So many students be confused, right? In this case. So this is not your fault, actually. When once upon a time, I was a student, so I was feeling the same. Okay, so you are not alone. Okay, let me explain you very quickly and very smoothly. Okay, don't try to learn just based on the trick. You're from the basics, okay? From the bottom to top, you should learn. Okay, suppose now I'm gonna start how to get general terms. How we can find, suppose you forgot this formula in the examination hall. So you may skip the question and your marks will be, reduced. So for avoiding this, you should know from where it comes. Who made this actually? And why we can write only this? We cannot, rearrange, or why this is so fixed. Okay. Suppose I'm gonna write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, dot, dot, dot. This is a linear equation, right? Because here the common difference is 2. And so the common difference, small d is equals to 2. Okay. A1, your first term, that is A1 is equals to. Okay. No confusion so far. Okay. Second term is your A2. How can we get A2? Just think about it. If I add D, common difference, right? If I add D in the first term, so can we get the second term or not? Yes, we can. A1 plus D. Okay, I am writing in written the form. A1 is what? Is your first term. First term, right? And then you need to do common difference. CD, I am writing for common difference. Okay. First term plus common difference. By adding the common difference in the first term, you can get the second term. Similarly, for third term, A3, what you need to do? A1 plus, here we need to add 2 times D. D plus D, right? How can we get A3? A1. A1 is your 2. Add 2 times D. D is 2 plus 2. 2 to 4 to 6. Yes, it is, right? So it means A1 plus 2D, right? How can we get fourth term? A4. A1 plus, how many times we need to add D? See, can you see the pattern? In the first term, how many times we are adding D? 0 times. Can I write 0D? Okay, it is 0D, it is 1D. Now here we have 2D. So what here it should be? 3D. Right, and see the pattern very carefully. If we need to find the fourth term, So what we have to write first? The first term and plus one less from this one. Subtract 1. What terms you need to find? Just subtract 1. 4 minus 3. It's a 3 and D. Okay. If I am asking for fifth term, so it would be A1 plus what? If this is a 5, reduce 1. Okay. Subtract 1. It would be 4D. Okay. Now, are you following the pattern? Similarly, if I want to know A6, 6 terms, so A1 plus how many times we need to add D? If it is 6, just subtract 1, 5 and D. A7, how can we get A7? A1 plus, because it is 7, just subtract 1, 6D. Okay. For A8, A1 plus 7D. Okay. Are you getting the things? Now, can I write in this form? For A9, A1 plus A5, 8D. Okay. Similarly, if I want to write for AN, so what it would be? A1, just copy and paste it down. D, just copy and paste. Plus, also plus. And what about, what should I write over here? If there was 9, just subtract 1 and write it over here. If there was 8, we subtracted 1. Similarly, if here we have N, subtract 1. N minus 1. Did you get that? This is your what? General form. AN is your what? A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, let me show you. See, TN, in some books, it is denoted by AN also. AN is A. A means your first term. You can also write A or A1, right? Plus N minus 1 into D. This is what? Your general form. Okay, that's how you can find your general form in case you forgot this formula in examination hall, right? Where Tn is your nth term, A is your first term, D is your common difference, and N is the position in the sequence. What is the position in the sequence? It is in first position, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, any position it could be. Okay, let's solve some formulas based on the linear sequence, right? Then you will get better. Good. So this is the question number 1. Sequence 2, 5, 8, 11 is this sequence. Is question is asking, is 86 a term or not? It means 86 is belonging in this sequence or not? Okay, this is the question. So how can we know? First, you know very well, Tn or An, whatever. Tn equals to A plus N minus 1 into T. First, you need to find what is given and what it is asking, right? Here, 86 is your Tn. I am writing over here. 1 second. See, the given. What is given things? Given Tn. Nth term is your given, which is 86. But it is asking the position, right? On what position 86 is. So it is asking for N actually. I will write later. First, I'm going to write A. The first term is 2. Common difference is, you need to subtract like this, 5 minus 2, not 2 minus 5, right? 5 minus 2, how much it is? 3. And it is asking the position of 86. It means it is asking about the small n, right? And you know the formula very well. Tn equals A plus N minus 1 into D. Put the value, get the answer. 86 equals A. A means 2 plus N. We don't know the position of 86. So just put it down. D, the common difference is 3. 86 equals 2 plus 3n minus 3. 86 equals 2 minus 3 is 3n minus 1, right? Now 3n equals 87, right? And n equals 87 divided by 3. Can we cancel? Yes, we can. In 2 times 6, in 9 times 27. Yeah, it is 29. So what it means? N equals 29 means 86 will come in 29th position, right? This is the first term, second, third, fourth, similarly 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. On the 29th terms, the value would be 86. Okay. If you didn't get, no worry. Let's solve some other questions. Okay. This is question number 2. Here we have linear sequence and it is asking 197 a term. It means it will lie in this sequence or not. Okay. So it means what is given? Given Tn or An, whatever it is in your notebook, you need to follow that. 197. A is what? The first term is 5. Difference. 9 minus 5, 4, right? And what is the position of 197? Just put the value and get the answer. Tn, on the place of Tn, 197 equals A means 5 plus n minus 1, D is 4. Just the previous question, you need to just simplify it and you will get the answer 49. Okay, it means 197 is the 49th terms. Okay, on the 49th number, the number would be 197. Okay, moving to the next. Third question. Sequence, this one is, again it is asking 49. 49 a term, I mean it will lie in the sequence or not. So how can we find? Again here the Tn or An is 49. A is your 3, common difference, 7 minus 3, it is 4. Okay, and the position is asking. But here you can see after solving, we are getting n equals 12.5, right? So n is not an integer. N must be an integer. Okay, it could be 1, 2, 3. It could be a proper number. Why? Because it is sequence. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Can we write fifth term? Can you write? Can you find what is the 4.5 terms in this sequence? No, never, not at all. Okay, can you find 2.1 term? This term? This term? No. N must be an integer, right? Because here we are getting a number in decimal. So how can we do this? I mean, at 12.5 term would be 49? No, not at all. So because this is not an integer, it means 49 is not a term. It is a term, but it is not lying in this particular sequence. Okay. This is a number, 49. Obviously, this is a number, but this is not lying in this sequence. Okay. Next. Question number 4. Sequence. This is decreasing sequence. Why? 17 minus 20 minus 3. 14 minus 17 minus 3, right? And we are going to be decreased. The greatest value is 20 and then it is decreasing. Now it is asking minus 4 is a term. It means Tn is equals to minus 4. A is your 20. D. D is what? Second term minus first term, not first term minus second term. Otherwise, your answer will be wrong. Okay. Please be careful while solving the question. So 17 minus 20, it would be minus 3, negative 3, not positive 3. Okay. And what is the position of negative 4? We need to find. Okay. So we need to put this Tn equals A plus n minus 1 into D. Just put the value and you will be getting n equals 9. Yes, this is a proper number. There is a no decimal. It means this is a positive integer. So yes, minus 4 will be lying in this particular sequence. Okay. Fifth, sequence with decimals, okay? It is not compulsory. Every terms would be in proper way. It could be, because these are terms, so it could be in decimal also, okay? First term, second term, third term, fourth term. Now it is asking, is 10 a term or not? So you need to follow the same pattern, same formula, and see. You are getting n equal 20. This is an integer. So it means yes, the 10 will be lying in this particular sequence. Okay? Given formula is this one. Okay. First term corresponds to n equals 1. Is 1 a term? It is asking, right? So how can we solve that type of question? Is 1 a term? So this one is what? Your Tn, right? Tn is your 1. So just put the value in this one because formula is already given. Okay. So 1 equals 7 minus 2n. Okay. Just solve it. 2n, 7 minus 1. So n equals 6 over 2. That is 3. So yes, because 3 is a integer, right? 3 is an integer. This is not in decimal. So yes. What is the answer? 1 is the third term, right? Why? Because n is coming 3 and n is showing the position of the term. At what position the term is. Okay. Next, given formula, this formula is already given and you need to find 99 a term for this particular one or not. Like the previous question, Tn is your 99. So 99 is equals to 4n minus 1. 4n keep in right hand side and 99 negative 1 would be positive 1. This is 100 equals 4n. So n would be 25, right? So the position of 99, where it will be lying in 25th term. So 25th term is your what? 99. Okay. Next, sequence. Again, it is in decreasing order. You can see very clearly the biggest number is 12. Okay. And after that, the number is decreasing. So it is asking negative 15 a term or not. So again, negative 15 is your Tn. Put the value, get the answer. Tn equals negative 15. A equals, the first term is your 12. D, the common difference. Always subtract second term minus first term, right? Not first minus second. Okay. D. D. So D is 9 minus 12. It would be negative 3, not positive 3. Okay. And what is the position of negative 15? We need to find. So the formula is Tn, A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. Tn is already given, minus 15. After putting, you can see here, and we are getting 10. This is an integer. So yes, minus 15 is lying in this particular sequence. And what term it would be? It would be in 10th term, right? On 10th position. 9. Sequence with the step. Okay, 0.5. Any and you know very well how to find this is with the help of this formula. Tn equals, we have already solved so many questions. Given formula is this, formula is already given, and you need to find is 100 a term. So Tn is your 100. Put the value and get your answer. After putting, you are getting, see, this is a mixed fraction, okay? Improper fraction this is. So because it is not in an integer form, so it means no. 100 will not lie in this particular sequence, okay? So 100 is not a term for that one, for that sequence. Okay. Now I'm going to share you a short trick. With this short trick, you can find very easily. What you can find very easily? Okay, let's see what you can find. Suppose, for example, here we have a sequence, a linear sequence, 5, 9, 13, 17. You need to find this common difference, that is 4. How did you get 4? 9 minus 5 equals 4. This is your trick. Nth term, it could be an, or according to your book, please write down according to your textbook. Okay. First, you need to do what? Difference. What is the difference? D. D is your difference. I'm going to write like this. D multiplied by N plus adjustment. What do you mean by adjustment? Just first term minus D. Okay. This is not new. Actually, this is the same like this. Tn equals A plus N minus 1 into D. Let me show you how. A plus ND minus D. See, both are the same, right? ND, here is your ND, A minus D, first term minus D. Okay, this is not new, but in case if you want to, if you want to solve in just a few seconds, so you may follow this strategy. So Dn, what is the difference? 4 and plus first term. First term is your 5. And what is the difference? 4. 4 An or Tn, whatever, right? Nth term. And if it is asking the position, just put the value of n. Okay. Similarly, you can also apply this. You can solve for this also. This will be your homework, and write your answer in the comment box with the steps. Okay, don't just write down the answer 4 and -1. How did you get? This will also, elaborate. So I think that's all for today. We will start. Continue another sequence like a quadratic sequence in the next class. Okay. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.